Okay, today is Wednesday,
Hump day.
and it's three of us. One, two, three. One, two, three. On all the computers, it's still three people.
Well, Scott's humping. It's hump day. You know, that's the deal. He's humping his way on down to the airport and
Yes.
making his way down to Florida. So that's what's
Mhm.
going on.
Yes.
Solo. He's going solo.
Yes.
Solito, solito, solito.
Oh, solo.
Yes. So we want to welcome you all in to go live together.
Mm.
And you have Eddie, Cheryl, and Jeremy.
That's right.
Yes. So, what are you guys going to be doing today? Talking about today.
Cruise and travel stuff.
And then we got the banana moment.
That's right.
I don't know that to be entirely true. Prior to the show, we were talking about what I was going to read, and I think Baby was timing her jokes today, so be ready for it.
So
be ready for it.
We would like to welcome everybody in.
Yeah, welcome everybody into the live stream and also the replay. If you are here for the replay, please type in the word #replay. That way we know that you were here. We always appreciate you coming in and watching the replay.
Yes, we do.
And big shout out to the people that are here with us right now, especially our member who came in first, Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Thank you so much for coming in. Let's go ahead and put him up right here. He's green all the way. Hey, that's pretty cool.
He'll be
Midlife
on the boosters.
Yes, speaking of another member, we got another one in here. Midlife Travels. Good morning.
Good morning.
What's up?
Next up in the chat is Z. Good morning, y'all. Eddie Lugo Studios. He's sleepy. He's going to knock out on camera, y'all. Send him a message or something. Hit him up in Facebook or whatever. Wake him up during the show. Okay, y'all? Okay, here we go. Chillin' Charlie. Good morning. Oh, and he gifted you a cup of coffee. Look at that.
Nice.
You saw that? He got some quickies and Java juice going on.
Yes.
Okay, Elizabeth. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Mike and J&S Adventures. Our reinforcements have arrived from the north.
And wait, we got to do Beth.
Oh, hey, babe. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's happening. Traveling with Tinkerbell. Good morning, family. How are you guys doing this beautiful hump day?
Oh, God. It's raining here.
Yep. Chillin' Charlie said, I'm humping my way back to bed.
I know that's right. I know that. Oh, my God.
We got a Facebook user in the house. Good morning from Pineapples and Nuts.
Oh, I like pineapples and nuts and whipped cream.
Oh, my God. Wow.
Oh, it's not Tuesday.
It's not
Tuesday
It's
night.
not After Dark, ma'am.
I forgot.
Yeah, and if you haven't caught the replay on After Dark last night, please do so today. So, yeah. And Traveling with Tinkerbell has hit us up with a #butter toast this morning. What's on the breakfast menu today? What's going on?
Because he always has good food, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I had a gorgeous plain bagel with cream cheese toasted.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Went a little different today.
Yep. And let's see. Elizabeth says he is 3 minutes away from the airport.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Yeah, safe travels to the muster drill. That's what's up. Yep. The Virginia Bushcrafter has made it back. Good morning to all. Just dragging myself out of bed. Have so many errands to run today. Well, be careful.
And I wish you guys would go over there and check him out.
Mm-hmm.
He talks about camping and the survival needs.
There's a difference. There's a difference. He does bushcrafting. There's a difference between camping and bushcrafting.
Well, yeah.
And if you haven't caught that show, be sure to scroll all the way through Cruising Through Life. He was one of our earlier guests on the show. It's on the channel. Cruising is Fun Anytime, but it's under the playlist of Cruising Through Life. And the Virginia Bushcrafter really does a good job explaining as to what bushcrafting is.
He's a good teacher.
And I love his teaching style. Yeah, it's really cool.
Very good teacher.
The mother and daughter duo has made it back.
Well,
Happy
good
Wednesday.
morning.
Yes. Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Traveling with Tinkerbell says, hello, Mustard Drill's beautiful wife. You are going to love Wonder of the Sea.
Mm.
And good morning and welcome to the party. House of X Entertainment Inc. has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And we are in member compliance. Yes, we are. So, baby asked if we could play this morning, and here goes.
We have a new member.
Yes, we do. And it's you.
And you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. That's right. That's right.
Mm.
We always appreciate our membership coming in real strong every day. We really appreciate you guys for showing up. Okay, here we go. Jeremy Farino says, "Oh, great! I dragged myself out of bed, and Scott is not here.
But
It's
Beth is here.
Yeah, Beth is here.
Beth is here.
You got his better half this morning. Okay,
you got the better half.
You good?
Beth is here to represent.
That's right.
Don't worry, Jeremy. He decided to, for the heck of it, take a trip.
Yeah.
He wasn't busy enough, so he decided to take a trip down to Florida.
Yes.
At all places. He went down to Hell County.
Yep. And look at here, Traveling Czech has made it in.
Hey, Traveling Czech, how you doing?
Good morning. He was on Embarkation Nation last week.
Mm-hmm.
I believe he's Jennifer's uncle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, we got an update from the better half. He is officially at the airport, so he may be checking in soon.
Okay.
I hope we
get
get
to the airport, checking into us.
Checking into us. I hope we get a situation that looks something like this right here, Slim Scotty. I hope we get him back because I know that it is cool in Florida from what Tinkerbell has been telling us.
It's been 44 in the morning.
44 in the morning, so we may be able to see Slim Scotty this morning.
And it's probably cold in Philadelphia.
Oh yeah, definitely there.
You could bet on it.
Yep.
Hey, Controversial Cruising has made it in. Good morning.
Scotty.
Oh, snap. Look, Julie from How We Cruise has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Here to say hi and listen in before running out the door to work.
Yeah. It's hump day. Get it done. Get it done. It's in the middle of the week.
Yes.
Hump day.
Hump day. I love that commercial, man. I while I'm on YouTube all this time, I just need to pull up some of those old commercials because they still got up there.
That's right.
And speaking of weather, this is our current situation here in Galveston. You know how we've been complaining about all that rain and stuff?
Yeah.
Well,
we got rain.
We got what we asked for. It started last night on my way back here to go live together after dark, and it has not stopped.
Seems like you've been getting plenty of.
Yeah, we've been getting plenty of rain, so we are thankful. And I know fireworks are a big thing here in South Texas, especially here in Galveston. And if we don't get enough rain that year, there is a aerial fireworks ban in place. So we are super excited that we're getting all this rain. But if you are in Galveston today, we are waking up to 69 degrees with 93% humidity with light rain and showers.
And when I went outside, 69 didn't feel like cool.
No, it's humid.
It's humid. It's very humid.
90-something% humidity. And this afternoon, it is going to go only up to 74 degrees with 78% humidity and cloudy. Mm-hmm. So, it's going to be raining on and off pretty much all day long.
Yeah.
Very good.
And
very, very good.
That must be pickles.
No, I don't know.
Did I just hear pills?
No, pickles. What's pickles up here?
She's sleeping over there on the sofa. She's just looking at me now, like going like,
okay.
And Julie says,
I thought you said pills. So.
Thank you, Julie. I'm trying to find myself because he's got gray hair and I wanted to match his gray hair, you know. I don't know who's giving him the gray hair, me or the kids. I don't know.
Good morning, Pier Runners. Pier Runners have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Mike and Rihanna's Adventures came in with a breakfast update. It is time for some coffee and hashtag butter toast.
I know that's right.
That's right.
We got to have some butter toast too today, this morning. But we can have it during the day too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's not only for breakfast.
No.
That is for sure.
That's why I had the bagel, because for dinner last night. That's what I have. buttered toast, and coffee.
Nice.
Yes.
So, what's the weather where you are, Eddie?
Well, right now it's 62 degrees Fahrenheit,
Mm.
cloudy. So it might rain, it might not. Who knows? We'll see. I don't expect any rain going on, so but you never know. Also, the city will be testing hydrants around the town today. So I'm glad that I'm home. I'm not driving anywhere. I'll be driving tomorrow morning, but no, not today. So, and Alice is at work. She won't be home till at least 5 or 6. So by the
Hmm.
time she comes home, everything should be clear out there. It might be some wet streets, either from the hydrants or from the rain. So we'll see.
Right.
Oh wow.
So either way, you're gonna roll through some water.
Yes,
Mm.
definitely.
Wow.
And
Slippery.
I'm in a little hill here, so water should go down
Yep.
Mm.
and away from us. So that's a nice thing.
And Julie says, gorgeous. And LOL, kids have that effect. Ours are pushing every limit lately.
Okay.
They becoming teenagers.
Yep.
Get
Mm.
ready for that time because it's gonna get rough.
Oh
You think
my.
it's rough now?
Mm.
Yep. And
And
let's see.
talking about kids, my son texted me about 2 days ago,
Hmm.
asking me if I was still in Georgia. So I did reply yes, and I gave him the address again for the 122,000th time, and he hasn't responded back. So
Mm,
is he coming by to visit? Is he coming by to hang out? Is he coming sending me something? I have no idea. I
right.
gotta get in touch with him and see what's up.
Well, just send it to them in multiple directions, like all social media accounts, the email,
Tell me about it. But
text
I
message,
do that, and he doesn't.
hold a piece of paper.
Unless he wants something, then he gets in touch with me. You know, if he needs something from me, then he gets in touch. Otherwise, kiss me goodbye.
All right.
The kids call him. Our
Yep.
grown kids call him.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
They don't call me because they know I forget.
Yep. And let's see. Today is October 11th.
Mm.
And let's see what happened on this day in history.
All right.
All right, come on.
There's a Timu thing going on right there. In 1531, Protestant troops under George Goldie were defeated by Roman Catholic troops at the Battle of Kappel during the Swiss Reformation.
I'm not going to say anything because I don't think that's how you pronounce it. So
In
Is that
1890,
right?
Daughters of the American Revolution was organized.
Okay.
In 1899, the South African War began between Great Britain and the two Boer republics, the South African Republic and the Orange Free State.
what was that word?
I don't know. That's why I skipped it. In 1944. And no, skip words don't count. Mispronounced words only count for bananas.
Mm.
That's right.
I knew you would. I knew you didn't know that word. I knew it.
In 1944, the film noir classic Laura, starring Gene Tierney and Dana Andrews, premiered in New York City.
New York.
New York. In 1958, the unmanned U.S. deep space probe Pioneer 1 was launched into lunar orbit.
Nice.
In 1971, British musician John Lennon's Imagine was released as a single, an iconic song of hope and peace. It is arguably the best known work of his solo career.
Mm.
Yep.
I'm
Yes,
going
it
to
is.
listen to that.
Imagine?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I don't remember how it goes, so I'm going to have to listen to it today or when we get through.
Mhm.
Like you know the people.
Oh, I didn't ever see it.
Sharing all the world.
I'm not gonna say anything else. I don't want to get a copyright.
Oh, wait.
That's all good. We'll argue.
We'll all three. Wait a minute. We'll all three get one.
I know.
Yeah.
In 1974, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission was established by President Gerald R. Ford to oversee the civilian use of nuclear materials in the United States.
Mm.
That's right.
Let me read that again. In 1974, somebody thought it was a good idea. The Nuclear Regulatory Commission was established by President Gerald R. Ford to oversee the civilian use of nuclear materials in the United States.
Have you ever had any nuclear material?
No, I wasn't privy to this. We
Where
can
would you
get
get it?
we can get nuclear stuff.
Where would you get it from?
I don't know. You didn't tell me. Nobody sends me these memos. I didn't get the memo on the nuclear stuff. Let's make
You
this
weren't
happen.
born yet.
In 1975, the TV sketch comedy and variety show Saturday Night Live debuted on NBC and became a landmark in American television.
Mm-hmm.
In 1984, American astronaut Catherine Sullivan became the first woman to walk in space. In 1991, during the confirmation hearings of Clarence Thomas, who had been nominated to the U.S. Supreme Court, American lawyer Anita Hill testified before the Senate Judiciary Committee and accused him of sexual harassment. Her allegations polarized Americans, and Thomas was narrowly confirmed 52 to 48.
Mm-hmm.
He barely got in. That's what it
Yeah.
sounded like. In 2000, in a ceremony in London, the International Women of the Year Association awarded the title Greatest Woman Achiever of the Century to Russian cosmonaut Valentina Tereshkova.
You forgot the L. That's a banana because you didn't pronounce that.
No,
That's
he
not
said it
L.
right. He said it right.
I don't think you did it right.
That's a K. That's not an L.
But you still didn't pronounce it right.
Okay, so whenever you mispronounce things, is it an orange or a banana?
It's an orange.
Orange. Okay, so she gets the oranges.
Okay.
The first woman in space. That's what she got the award for.
Whatever.
In 2002, the U.S. Congress passed a bill by a wide margin granting U.S. President George W. Bush broad authority to use force against Iraq.
I remember that.
On this day in 1962, the Second Vatican Council, announced by Pope John the 23rd in 1959, opened this day in 1962, lasted for 3 years, and remains a symbol of the church's readiness to adapt to modern life.
You know, I think people come in just to hear you mispronounce words.
I don't know that to be entirely true, but let's see. Let's see who's laughing. That might be a. Okay. We got an update from C Trippin and Scott. C Trippin with Kim and Scott says kids suck. LOL.
Oh my God.
And we got our first donation of fresh fruit in the chat. Scott McNeil, thank you so much for those pineapples, and good morning and welcome in.
He was in CMA this morning.
Ocean Travel has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
See, Julie's laughing.
Mm.
Yep. And let's see. Yes, prayers for the people of Israel right now.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Please.
Thank you for that, Mike and Rihanna.
Please,
I don't
you're
want to
so
get involved on
serious.
that one. That one is a personal thing that they've been going on
Yep.
for years. That's their problem, not ours.
Prayers for everybody. We should pray for every person every single day. The mother and daughter duo, House of X, were great. Okay, so they were replying to them. And I believe it is now time for Eddie to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
Dun, dun, dun.
Wait a minute, hold on. I got to play the video.
Yeah.
Hey. New incredible ship makes inaugural calls to Caribbean ports. Carnival Venetia has made her first call to Curaçao and Barbados since her transformation and joining Carnival Cruise Line. And that's right. Each occasion was marked with a welcoming ceremony, a time-honored tradition when a ship visits a port for the first time, intended to bring good wishes to all visitors and mariners. Carnival Venetia is currently sailing her first Southern Caribbean itinerary since her transformation from Costa Venecia. The new ship, transformed earlier this year from Costa Venecia, is calling on popular ports for the first time with her new identity and being welcomed at each tropical port. The ship is currently sailing a 59 Southern Caribbean cruise round trip from New York, having departed on Friday, September 29. The first port of call was Grand Turk on October 2nd, followed by Oranstead, Aruba on October 4th. The inaugural call to Willemstad, Curaçao was made on Thursday, October 5th, 2023, when Carnival Venezia docked at the Ernest Jackie Boggs Pier and was welcomed by a ceremony organized by Curaçao Ports Authority, CPA, and the shipping agent Maduro Shipping. Shipmaster's Captain Crescenzo Palomba was given a commemorative plaque to mark the occasion, with which detailed engraving of the vessel arriving at the port. Other, members, other mementos were presented by various local authorities welcoming the ship, and short speeches noted just how vital the cruise industry is for the island's nation. Carnival Venezia remained in Curaçao from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., giving the 3,999 guests on board the Vista ship class plenty of time to explore the amazing destination. First visit to Barbados. The next inaugural call of the sailing followed a day at sea when Carnival Venezia reached Bridgetown, Barbados.
Mm.
I believe that's Rihanna's land, where she's from, the island, on Saturday, October 7th. Once again, the ship was welcomed by a local delegation led by Minister of Tourism and International Business, the Honorable Ian Gooding Athill, along with various port and tourism representatives. The inaugural call was marked with the captains accepting a plaque with a map of the island and noting the day of this first visit. Not only was Carnival Venetia's October 7th visit first time the ship has visited Barbados, but that visit has the distinction of being the first official ship visit of the winter 2023-2024 sailing season for the island nation. Seabourn Cruises, Seabourn Pursuit, and TUI Cruises being shipped are also scheduled for visits this month as the season begins. Throughout the winter months, vessels from P&O, Celebrity, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, Princess, Marella Cruises, Aida Cruises, Cutter Line, and more are scheduled to visit Barbados before the season winds down in the spring. An impressive 18 inaugural calls by different cruise lines and vessels are scheduled for this sailing season. Carnival Venezia will be back on Friday, November 3rd, 2023, with additional calls scheduled in March 2024 and November 2024. For now, the 103,500 gross ton vessel has continued on its way, with port visits to St. Lucia, San Martin, and St. Thomas wrapping up the itinerary before returning to New York on Saturday, October 14.
Mm.
No other Carnival Cruise Line ships will be visiting Bridgetown until April 2024, when Carnival Pride visits as part of a 14-9 Southern Caribbean repositioning cruise from Tampa, Florida to Baltimore, Maryland. I would love to be on that cruise.
Me too.
Right now, yes. And then in other news, let me see if I could get it here.
That's a good story.
Yes, that was a hell of a deal here. And cruise gets met by protesters dressed as polar bears.
Mm-hmm.
From cruise guests from the small cruise ship were traveling in Tournai, France, as guests disembarked a cruise ship in the quaint port town of Douarnenez, France. The calm was disrupted not by the usual bustle of guests embarking buses to go on tours, but by a crowd of protesters dressed as polar bears. Protesters gathered the voice their discontent toward the cruise industry. The War Traveler cruise ship, which had anchored at the port, was the aim of the protests. Protests in France are one of many seen in cities and ports around Europe in the last year, where opposition is growing towards what it seems as mass tourism damaging fragile ecosystems. Guests on board the War Traveler disembarked on Sunday morning, October 8, in the French town. They were greeted with an orchestra of boos, cheers, and slogans such as "Shame on you" and "Go home," chanted by 80 demonstrators. It is already the second time that cruise passengers were confronted by aggressive protesters in the small port. Protesters dressed in costumes resembling polar bears, waltzers, and bringing home the message the protesters aim to give the visiting cruise passengers. According to one of the protesters, the demonstration served as a symbol of support for the polar region, which are feeling the effects of climate change.
Hmm.
The 9,934 gross ton Wars Traveler, sailing with less than 200 guests, is on a 10-day cruise from Dublin to Lisbon, calling to a range of rarely visited small ports around the European Atlantic coastline. The vessel is owned by Mystic Cruises, a US-based company operated by several different charterers. Besides Dubonnet, the cruise ship has called schedules for St. Mary's Island in the Sicily Isles, Le Bordon-sur-le-Mât in the Médoc, France, San Sebastián de la Gomera in the Canary Islands, La Coruna, Spain, and Porto Casals in Portugal.
Hmm.
However, the cruise that the vessel will undertake to Antarctica this winter has caught the protesters' eyes. They call the Antarctic Expedition Cruise a blatant example of last chance tourism. Guests who disembarked in the ordinary quiet French town reacted with a mix of surprise and understanding to the protesters who were held back by police. One guest called the protest a useful educational experience. According to the French newspaper Le Figaro, the vessel chartered Florida-based Atlas Ocean Voyages believes the protests are baseless and ships consume merely a fifth of the fuel used by traditional cruise ships. Further, the company actively aims to lessen its environment footprint.
Mm. And that's the way the news
News
goes.
goes.
That's
Da-da-dun,
right.
da-da-dun.
And Shan Tyerman has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
And somebody else coming to the stage right now.
Right
it is
now.
Slim
Ta-da!
Spotty.
What's the weather?
Yep. Muted. You're muted, good sir.
Oh my God. I am a block of ice from that Amtrak train. That Amtrak train was frozen. It was like the Polar Express.
Want some coffee?
Hmm.
So, and you know what? I'm so spoiled with Clear because they don't have Clear in Philadelphia, and I had to actually scan my own boarding pass. Ah, can you believe that?
Wow.
Oh my lord.
What a
No,
tragedy.
I'm so.
Mr.
I
Valley.
know. It's a rough world.
Hmm.
Let me get set up. Hold on.
Yeah, there we go.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And I remembered to take this hoodie off this time, see, because it has these metal tips and they always set off the metal detector.
Yeah.
And here's the thing if you don't know, if you have TSA pre-check, you don't have to take anything off, you don't have to take anything out. And you just go through the normal metal detector.
Yeah.
But if you set that metal detector off, they make you go through the naked body scanner.
Hmm.
Yep.
And I am not trying to go through that thing ever. I feel like a perp or something when I'm in there with my hands straight up and my, legs spread and everything else.
Oh, I love it.
So,
I like it.
And wait, one time I told this because I set it off. I told this girl, I say, oh, just keep doing it. I haven't had this much action in a long time.
Oh, ouch.
This is not After Dark.
Okay.
I know we said this a while ago, but this is not the After Dark show, ma'am. I think we're meshing the show, Scott. I feel that.
He's on vacation. He don't really care.
It don't even matter.
No. Have you bought anything in the airport?
no, I literally just made it through security. The TSA line, for some reason, the pre-check line in Philadelphia is darn near as long as the standard line. Again, I fly out of here once in a great while. It's not very often, thank God. But so I literally just got in and got everything set up, pulled everything out, got everything set up to jump in on the show here. So I haven't. It's very interesting though. Philadelphia has all of these murals, or not murals, but like kind of like these like social. I call them like social billboards, right? They usually represent something in like time or society or something like that, and they're always changing. And you may not know this, but right here next to me is the billboard. I'll walk over here then and hold the camera up to it. But it has got a like not a picture, but like a representation, like an artist representation of the very first smartphone device that was ever on the market, ever available to consumers. Um, I don't know if you know what that is or not, but it's called, it was from T-Mobile. No, it
Hmm.
was from T-Mobile. It was a T-Mobile exclusive. It was called the T-Mobile Sidekick.
I
Oh,
remember the sidekick.
Yeah, so
I
they've
know
got
about.
this like they've got this sidekick over here right now. It's too much of a pain in the butt to switch the camera feed around on a phone with StreamYard, so I'm just gonna like kind of hold my phone up here. But if you see these here, this was the picture from if you know who that is,
Yes, that's Tom.
that's Tom from
MySpace.
MySpace,
Yeah.
right? And then look, and here's the T-Mobile, here's the sidekick,
Oh wow.
Yeah, my daughter
right?
has
So I don't
one.
know if you can see that or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
can
there's
see.
the sidekick. And then there's like all of the original Windows
Yes.
icons and like Internet Explorer and stuff like that. It's really,
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's probably one of the things I like about
That's nice.
Philadelphia Airport. So it's probably one of
Yeah.
the only things I like about Philly.
My daughter had a sidekick.
Really?
She used to
A
tweet
lot of
them and
people
make me
had
snap
that.
out of it.
I never had one.
Hey,
See, here's the
Canadian.
thing. I actually I never was with T-Mobile back in the day just because their coverage was so horrible.
Yeah.
So,
Canadian Family Life has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning,
What a
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
And see you later, Virginia Bushcrafter. Thank you so much for coming into the show. Be safe out there.
Have a great
Yes.
day.
Yep, yep, yep. And let's see, let's see. Baby has asked everybody a question this morning on the panel and also the chat. Do you prefer an early check-in on the cruise or a late check-in on the cruise? And
like,
we'll let her go first.
I like midday.
Midday.
I don't like to be there first because I have to wait,
Mm-hmm.
even though I can put my luggage in the room.
Right.
I still like to wait for midday, so I don't have to wait.
Yeah, and also if you're first in the terminal, what they do is they have here in Galveston. What they have is a secondary waiting area where you have to wait for them to let you onto the ship. So to avoid that, what we do is we go either from 11:30 to 12 or 12 to 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
That way, by the time we make it through security and everything, it's open boarding, which means that you can go from the passport counter straight onto the ship, and you don't have to be in that waiting area.
But I'm platinum
And
now.
also the rooms are ready at 1:30
Mm-hmm.
on Carnival, so you can go in. A lot of the times our bags are going to be there, so we'll be able to go ahead and unpack at that time, and it just makes everything run a little bit smoother whenever you have a little bit later check-in for us here in Galveston.
My bags are never there.
Over the past couple of cruises, she has had to struggle to find her bag. Mine ends up there. I don't know what the deal is. Eddie?
I like an early check-in, but no matter what kind of check-in we get, uh, the one thing that is towards my advantage is since I'm handicapped, I'm able to go in right after with NCL, like right after Haven. I'm about to learn about Carnival when we go there this year in a couple of weeks when we go to New Orleans. I
Mm-hmm.
haven't been in Carnival in over 30 years, so I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. But I'm assuming it will be about the same check-in from Norwegian. Since handicap, I'm guessing that whoever diamond or whoever is first, and then I will be following right after. So I've been lucky, good enough lucky, and I like to go in early, even if we just get in the ship. I like to look for a spot, sit down, have something to snack on, something to drink while the cabin gets ready, or the muster drill, or whatever they're gonna do. get ready for it. But I like to sit down and relax and wait for the crowd to come in. So yes, early
Yeah.
check-in, definitely.
Well, and these are the people that get in first is platinum and diamond, and also faster to the fun. So let's speak to the Diamond Plus member here and see what his preference is. Muted, Scott.
Gosh.
You're
Sorry.
beginning to look like me.
I like to arrive late because I like to go straight to my cabin when I get on board. I do
Yes.
not like to schlep everything around the ship. I always have a heavy backpack on. I always have a carry-on bag. I do not like dragging it all around the ship. So I definitely like to go straight to my room when I get on. So I prefer to be on later.
That's right.
That's what's up. And it also deals with some of that anxiety that you were talking about yesterday, because I know on my first cruise, we had the earliest check-in possible.
Yeah.
10 a.m. we were there. Matter of fact, 9:30 we were in the Starbucks parking lot having a coffee and waiting for the terminal to open. So I remember having to pack around that big 12-pack of soda along with the carry-on and stuff like that. I'm like, wait, I can't just go
Yeah.
drop it off. And they're like, no, not until 1:30. So you got a clear 2.5 to 3 hours to lug all this stuff around with you
Hmm.
while she's trying to show me what the cool restaurants are on board. And I'm like, yo, this is too much. It's too much. I learned that day that, maybe we should do a little bit later check-in. We have some comments. Ocean Travel says early check-in. Mike and Rihanna says we would prefer early check-in. Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott says early. I'm paying for the whole day. Want to get the maximum vacation time.
Get out.
Okay. I can feel that. I really do. But vacation for us begins that morning at 2 a.m. whenever baby wakes me up.
Yeah, and say what
And
day is
yes,
it?
ask me what day it is. That's vacation day. So that's the way. Traveling with Tinkerbell, early check-in. We got a lot of
Really?
earlies. Yes, we do.
My
We
goodness.
got a lot of early check-ins.
I never would have
I don't.
thought.
I don't get it. It just. I mean, I realize people are like, "Oh, I want to get my vacation going," and I'm like, I get it. You're still on vacation. Again, it is a personal preference. If you don't mind, lugging everything around and walking around and kind of hanging out in all the crowded spaces and stuff like that on embarkation day, which I don't like it. So
Oh, snap. It's a Cruise Life has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And let's see. Marjorie says, Eddie Lugo, I will mail you a honking horn so other cruisers can get out of your way on Carnival.
Oh, that would be nice if you
Yeah,
had
that's what's
that.
up.
That's nice.
Okay.
And the First Lady has commented here. Elizabeth says, I like to arrive early, but my husband usually wins, except for this cruise because we have dining reservations to make. So,
Nice.
yeah.
okay, you're right. And for obvious reasons, I did agree to charter a boat to take us out and meet the Wonder when it's on its way back from the previous cruise.
Oh,
We're going to wear eye patches and have a skull and crossbones flag on that, and we're going to come alongside. They're going to let us on, right? No.
oh my
So
gosh.
seriously, no. This is how she wants. She literally wants to be on that ship before it's even done with the previous sailing all the time, and it just drives
Yeah.
me absolutely crazy.
Hey.
But this time she has a legitimate reason because you cannot make these specialty dining reservations before you get on board. So, and she's worried that all the best times will get, taken. So yes, we're going to get on early so she can go around and make all the reservations.
And we quickly touched on this last night during the after show, but Carnival has, whenever you go to carnival.com today, it says, following the release of recent system upgrades, some guests have experienced pricing and or transaction errors on carnival.com. And I imagine it'll be on goccl.com too. This is a big shout out to the travel agents in the house. So yeah, It says most of these matters have been resolved, and our IT team continues to troubleshoot and resolve isolated issues. If you continue to experience an issue, please clear your browsing data in the Tools tab of your internet browser and try again.
I didn't do that. What I did when I saw that, I said, well, let me check for a cruise. So I forgot to tell you this. So I found one for all 5 of us for $2.99 each, leaving from Galveston. And I said,
Ooh.
I know. I
Nice.
forgot.
Jeremy, Cheryl, me, Alice,
And Scott.
Oh,
No, and Beth.
terrible.
No, and Beth.
In bed.
Oh, sorry, Alice. Alice, you stay home.
I know, right?
Because she's the
Attack on
one.
another person.
Well, she's the one with the pillows. She got the pillow hookup.
I don't know. I see a big pillow fight happening with that, or them flying across the stateroom or something like that. But we got a late check. We got to vote for late check-in right here. Marjorie says, I need my sleep, so I need a late check-in.
Okay, Marjorie. It's only 3 of us though.
No.
4.
Yeah.
Because Eddie and everybody else is early.
Yeah. April Showers Network has made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
And Cruising on the High Season Travel has a cruise countdown. Good day, y'all. Did I hear that there were only 7 more naps until cruise day?
Let me tell you, I am ready. The only thing that I have to get out of the suitcase is a Halloween decoration for next Tuesday night.
Right.
That's it.
And we got to get our treats for the cabin crawl.
Yeah.
We got to make that.
I have an app on my phone that says I only have 1 day before I cruise.
How does he do it?
Yeah, up here. The camera's up here.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Talk to the hand, good sir.
I am learning so much from y'all.
Our day is coming.
These are all bad habits I'm learning from
It
y'all.
is.
KMA, bad habit.
Yep.
This right here, talk to the hand.
Oh, Snap Nitty and JT have made it in. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, and Scott is on location at the airport.
He's on his way to.
He's flying south for the winter.
Yes.
Like a bird.
I tell you, I cannot. It's supposed to. There's an 80% chance of rain when I land, but I don't care because it's going to be warm. Any place has got to be warmer than where I am right now, and I cannot wait. And I am going to wear my hoodie and my sweatpants in Florida until I warm up.
Oh my God.
Yep. And we got another vote for early check-in. Pier Runners has made it in.
Really?
Good morning.
Pier
Yeah,
Runners.
early check-in. Mike and Rihanna's Adventures is a cruise countdown, 383 days to the Booze Cruise 2.0 out of Tampa.
So far away.
Like, these guys are going to get you in trouble.
Yeah,
I'm telling
especially this guy right here. And he's about to tell everybody about that right now.
you.
October 28, 2024. 383 days away. Sailing on the Carnival Paradise, that ship right there, out of Tampa, Florida. We're going to go down to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman on a 6-day cruise. Yes, get in touch with Bruce for information on your cabin. $25 down will get you in. You have till May to put down your cabin deposit, and July to pay off your cruise. A lot of creators will be in it. Tinkerbell will be there with her group. She's in charge of the slot pool. House of X will be in charge of the Elegant Night. Carnival Cruise Lines will have a contest on Halloween, and many, many other things happening. Mike and Rihanna will be there also. It's their first cruise. They're going to be rookies. So we get to throw Mike overboard into the pool. Also, they have a Facebook group, my Facebook group, that they're in charge of, and you get all the details or information that you need right in there. So play, baby.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios, out of Tampa, Florida. Port of calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact cruise@ocean2oceantravel.com.
Oh, yeah, baby. And that's not all. Coming in January 26, 2025, on the Norwegian Viva, a brand new ship, the Alice Lugo Studios first group cruise, and me, of course. But let's go with Alice Lugo Studios, since she seems to be taking over my channel anyway. So it's gonna be a great 7-day 8-port cruise. Why do I say 8? Because we're leaving out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. We're gonna go hit the 3 ABC islands: Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, San Lucia, and St. Kitts. And guess what? We go back to Puerto Rico. You could either spend a week there or a week after the cruise in Puerto Rico. I know I will. So I'm celebrating my 60th birthday. Hopefully, Alice will have the time to be there with me. Otherwise, I'm going to be solo. I get to go see my sister. Get to go see family. I get to go see friends that I have from when I used to work at the Toys R Us there on the west side of the island back many years ago, back in the 90s. So it'd be a great adventure for me. So get in touch also with Bruce. Check on your cabins. And hopefully think about will be part of this cruise also. So she'll be in charge of whatever crazy stuff we'll be doing there. So it should be a lot of fun. I'll be celebrating my 60th birthday. So come along and hang out with me, and let's have a great time. So go ahead.
Caribbean Conquest 2025. Hosted by Eddie and Alice Lugo Studios, out of San Juan, Puerto Rico. Aboard the Norwegian Viva. Ports of call: Aruba, Bonaire, Curacao, Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, St. Lucia, St. Kitts. Come join us for this great cruise, January 26th, February 2nd, 2025. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
And let's see, Peer Runners says 11 to 12 is the best check-in time.
We found that out. Yeah.
Yeah. I prefer to go a little later, like I said, because the rooms are ready by the time you make it through security. And I love it when that happens. Nettie and JT says they are jelly of you, Scott. 2 more days to New York City, 5 to cruise.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
And guess what? I talked to TNT this morning.
Yeah, they're in Greece.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
We caught their live this morning. It's beautiful out there. Beautiful.
God, the water.
Yokos.
Yep. And let's see. Peer Runner says almost diamond. 3 more cruises.
Oh, lucky you. I'm about to be blue.
Or 4 more cruises. Yeah, almost diamond. So that's good.
Pick that. If we're talking about diamond on Royal or diamond on Carnival.
Carnival for sure.
Okay.
And Mike and Rihanna cleared up the confusion about the the partnership here. It says Alice Lugo Studio in corporation with Eddie Lugo Studios. So that we hope that clears that up.
Right.
For everybody.
Much better.
Yep. Peer Runners also, on the other end of it, it says, however, late check-in has less lines. And that is absolutely true. That is true.
Zoom in.
You zoom right through.
Yeah.
You do. And you don't have to.
And then you get to go straight to your room.
That's right.
Exactly. And if you haven't cruised, listen to all these people with why they picked the times that they do.
Yeah.
Because this is something that's going to be in the back of your mind when you check in.
Cruising on the High Seas and Travel says, I'm almost blue on Carnival. That'll work.
Me too. We're about to be blue ourselves too.
And Shanster is on that ship with TNT. Mike and Randa just reminded us. Shanster's out there too.
I was waiting for her to get on the live with them, but
Traveling with Tinkerbell says, I love St. Luke. It's so beautiful over there. I don't know. That St. Kitts picture just keeps on pulling me. I tell you.
I know, right?
It does. They took it at golden hours. That is like the perfect picture. Okay, so we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for us to let you know who is coming on YouTube for the remainder of the day.
And here we go. Come on, Facebook, load up. Oh, what happened? Where'd you go? Oh, crap.
Georgia?
Yep. It was right here. Oh, not already. Come on, here we go. Oh, there you go. Wait a minute, this is late. He got taken off. That's what happened. Well, nonetheless, following us is A Moment in the World at 11 a.m. Also, Roy and Becky's Travels at 1 p.m. I believe J&S will have a live at 12:30 today. I'm talking about happy birthdays here and stuff like that. 5 o'clock will be Mr. Dale with j&S Adventures at 5 p.m. 7 p.m. 6 p.m. will be That Hour with the Stu Tourists. 7 p.m. will be Parkers on the Go. Follow. Wait a minute, so this is Wednesday. What am I talking about Thursday?
Yeah.
Wednesday at 6 p.m. is the Stu Tourists, followed by 8 p.m. with Antoinette's Fun at 8 p.m. Also, Live with Mountain Folk will be on tonight at 8 p.m. tonight. And that's all I have.
And I'm checking my list here also. We still got a few more minutes, so I'm gonna go down my list and see if we missed anybody. And Scott, how's it going? What time is your flight today?
11:20.
11:20.
Wow, yeah, another hour. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you really have to be at the airport. Like you don't necessarily have to be there 2 hours early to actually get through, but you want to make sure that your luggage has enough time to make it through all the normal checks and get routed. So, so I'm never too worried about me getting through security, especially with pre-check. But I definitely want to make sure my bag gets, to where I'm going. So
okay,
definitely, yes.
And then what else? He had to take a call. It's about what.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, like my whole trip was very efficient. I got on the Amtrak at 6:30 in the morning. That was brutal. It was freezing cold. It was, I nicknamed it the Polar Express. I had to literally put a mask on my face just so that I could warm my nose up.
Oh,
right.
Wow.
Like it was terrible. Right. So, but then as soon as I got to 30th Street Station in Philadelphia, I called for an Uber. It came quickly. The guy, he got me right to the airport. It was a short line to check in at the airline and drop my bag. Again, a relatively short line at TSA because I have pre-check, and right on through. So, and my gate's right here behind me. So I'm really just kind of hanging out until it's time to get on the show. And I have boarding position A6.
Yes. Love it.
So yeah, so I'm gonna be one of the first people on the plane as well. So
Okay.
Yes. And when we fly, I have my cane, so I go on first too.
yeah, yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I do.
So so then all I have to do is I'm gonna watch a movie or two. I have some movies loaded up on my tablet, and I'm just gonna watch a movie or two on the plane, and then I'll be in sunny, well, not today, not so sunny, but warm Florida.
That's what I do. I load up movies before we get on the cruise. I load up movies just in case I'm
Hmm.
in the, and he's out doing the vlogging thing. I load
Right.
up. That's what I do. I do the same thing. I really do.
No, I think I am probably gonna wear a mask on the plane just because
To be safe.
it's such a tight space.
Yeah.
Um, but otherwise, yeah, I mean that's pretty much my day. So, like I said, it's supposed to be an 80% chance of rain when I get there,
Mhm.
which would be kind of a bummer, but hopefully it'll still be warm. Um, yeah, I think the high today was supposed to be 86 down there, so looking forward to that one for sure. But
Yeah.
so yeah, so then I'm staying at the Delta in Lake Buena Vista. And then tomorrow I'll get up and do the morning show from my hotel. And then I'll, get out of there and take a nice leisurely drive out to the coast and get on the MSC Seaside.
Oh, that's gonna be
Nice.
awesome. That's gonna be awesome. Really.
Yep. No, I think my check-in on the Seaside is 1 to 1:30. So I think I'm dropping my car off at noon. So it'll all just work out perfectly, I think.
Yeah, yeah,
So
definitely. So you doing what? 3 days? Seaside?
yeah, so it's 3 days, and then I'll be back in Orlando, and I'll be there all week. I already have my Disney ticket that I get for free every year as a travel agent, and I have my 3-day, 3-park hopper ticket that I get for free for Universal. And I can get 4 Universal tickets for 50% off as well at the same time I go. So we're gonna be getting a ticket for Beth, and then she and I are gonna go to Universal and Islands of Adventure before the 22nd when we go back out to the coast again to get on Wonder of the Seas.
Nice. Very nice.
I got another premiere coming up. Sisters on the Seas premieres today at 12 p.m. and all of these are Central Times that I'm speaking in. Sisters on the Seas has an upcoming premiere at 12 p.m. I Bring It Every Day has one at 12:15 p.m. Also, Praying Couple Cooking Series has one at 2 p.m. We also got Warm Strong Adventures at 6 p.m. On Deck with CB, 6 p.m.
Oh, that's right. With controversial cruising.
Vase Place at 6 p.m. High Seas Cruising at 6 p.m.
Wow, we got a lot of lights and stuff.
We got D&G Explorers at 7 p.m. Meet and I at 7 p.m. Lifewood Mountain Folk at 7 p.m. Kicking It with the Rooks at 7:30 p.m. Panama City at 8 p.m. Griswold Family Vacay at 9 p.m.
Are they going to be with us? I
And
think so. On the booze cruise.
is Danny coming on the booze cruise?
I don't think so.
Okay.
And Can't Stop Walking But Love Mowing and Cruising is coming on later as well. I can't see.
Wow.
My text is too big. Yeah, busy day on YouTube. So thank you everybody for checking into the show today. We really appreciate you. Everybody take care of each other out there. Hit the like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already, and never ever forget, we love you and good morning.
Good morning.
Bye.